looks like we are up and running here. Alright, welcome back. We are continuing on with some more Pokemon Run and Bun here. Continuing on with this attempt, which has gone pretty well so far, barring some a few deaths here and there, but we're going on a good pace so far. Some recap, we just completed the trainer gauntlet, chasing, going through, what's his face, going through Meteor Falls. So now we're at the point where we're going to Mount Chimney to face Team Magma. And we did the first few battles. I got some new encounters. I also made it to Fiery Pass. I ended up getting this guy here. Torkoal, he was the kind of the one I preferred. So I'm glad I got him. Relaxed nature too, so pretty nice. And I had also encountered a Rapidash and a Magikarp to add to the party, so starting to fill up the box a little bit more. And yeah, we're just gonna... We have some trainers that are in the way of up until Mount Chimney, so we're gonna do those. And yeah, just kind of taking it as I go. These fights, some of them can be a little bit tricky. So they might require some more time of prep, but I do have the next fight fully planned out already, so we can go ahead and start with that. And yeah, we'll kind of put more chill. So I think I'll put on some chill tunes. Let me see here. Get Spotify up here. Alright, so let's go ahead. Like I said, I already have the first fight, or this next fight planned out already, so we can go ahead, head over there. Alright, so we made it through here, so next battle up over here. Go ahead and save real quick. Game is official. What's up, how are you doing? Hope your day's going well today. Alright, so let me just triple check. Let's see, 6:32. Yeah, so should be good. Alright, Hiker Trent. Alright, so leading Bastiodon. So this guy has Sturdy as its ability with Stealth Rocks. And it's holding a red card, which means if you attack it without KOing it, it'll switch you out for a random mon in your party. So it can make it tricky trying to prevent it from setting up Stealth Rocks. So, but what I'm going to do is right now my Torkoal is pre-damaged and it's slower, so Bastion will always attack with Heavy Slam. So I'm gonna swap to Togedemaru, which is also pre-damaged. So Heavy Slam. I'll always live this hit, just barely. The Iron Barbs will chip it so that it's no longer in Sturdy. And again, it's should see that it always KOs with Heavy Slam. So it won't set up Stealth Rock, so I'm going to swap to Aggron. Perfect. What is the coolest Pokemon? Probably Zacian. That's the most common answer. I like Aggron a lot. He's a cool guy. Now, because of that little damage, Body Press will guarantee kill it, and it won't activate the red card because he'll get KO'd before it activates. Alright. And now this is gonna bait in a Digger's Bee. And this guy is kind of scary because he's got huge power, and in this game he has buffed attack too, holding a Chople Berry, making it unable to be one-shot by a fighting type move. But right now it sees that it always KOs my Aggron with high horsepower. So I'm gonna swap to my Archeops on the guaranteed high horsepower here. Alright, and now, it has Sword Stance, but because it sees that I outspeed and two-shot it with Acrobatics, he won't sit up. His highest damaging move is Body Slam. So I'm gonna hit it once with Acrobatics. Depending on what happens, I can keep my Archeops in. If not, I can switch. So I'm gonna attack once here, see what happens. Oh, or I could just get a crit. Nice job, Jeremiah. I think that's fine. Because next is Magcargo. Yeah, and Magcargo should see that it KOs my Archeops with Power Gem. It has Shell Smash, which can be scary, but I'm just going to swap to my Kingdra. Oh, it did set up Shell Smash. Oh, that's not good. Let's see. That should be fine. Let me see. Yeah, I live most crits, so I think I could just go ahead and KO this thing. He's also got a red card, but that's not going to matter because I'm going to one-shot it anyway, so he'll attack me. I should always live most of the time. Just don't crit. Thank you. Alright, we're fine. Yeah, the reason why he was able to set up Shell Smash there is because since my Archeops had crit, the Magcargo only saw that some of its rolls KO'd with Power Gem. So it had a chance to set up Shell Smash there if it didn't see a killing roll. But yeah, it ended up working out fine, so. See, see, Bugod, how's it going? The Jaham. Good to have you guys here. Hope you guys are having a good day today. Alright, so let's take a look at the next fight here. Let's see, Hiker Bryce. let's take a look at some of the calcs here for this. Let's see, we got a Bronzon with explosion, nice. We got, oh yeah, this guy is a Trick Room team. So Trick Room, Soul Rock, Trick Room, Lunatone with explosion, and then Eruption, Fire Gem, Camerupt. Yeah, so this guy could be pretty problematic. I think Obstagoon should be a good answer to this, though. Yeah, if I could deal with the Bronzong first, I can sweep the rest of the guys with Obstagoon if they don't set up Trick Room. Let's see. What's up, Corrupted? This is a modded version of Pokemon Emerald. That is one of the hardest ROM hacks of all Pokemon games, and I'm doing a hardcore Nuzlocke of it, which is one of the hardest challenges. Makes the game just 100 times more complicated, but a lot more satisfying to try to defeat. Let's see. So I could deal with Bronzong with Infernape, but then I think from there, let's see. What's the AI logic for Trick Room again? Alright, so Trick Room is plus 10 if it's slower. So if it only sees a slow kill, it could definitely set up Trick Room. So which for some of these guys is okay. Yes. Let's see, is there someone I could KO Bronzong with that's slower? I don't think so. Yeah, doesn't look like it. So let's see. So if I take out Bronzong with Infernape, I could most likely bait in Lunatone for either Psychic or Trick Room. I could just swap to... I can go Black Glasses, Obstagoon. Because then I could KO it with Fake Out. I mean, Sucker Punch. That would just barely not KO the Soul Rock, but it wouldn't do that much damage. If it did set up Trick Room though, it would bait in Camerupt for Eruption. But I could just go... Let's see, I could go Kingdra. I would be dead to a crit on the next Earth Power though. So... Let's see, I could double pivot. Because if... Because after Eruption, he'll have burned his Fire Gem. And then you'll go for Earth Power. I could swap to... I could swap to Gyarados to take it out. And then Room Service, Soul Rock. It's not that. It can be dealt with pretty easily. Yeah, I could go either Donphan or Donphan or Mudsdale. Two knockoffs should take this thing out. Yeah, so I think that seems good here. Yeah, so Fake Out into Overheat, KO the Bronzong, bait Lunatone, bait Psychic, so he won't go for Explosion. Swap to Obstagoon on either Psychic or Trick Room. KO with Sucker. Bait Camerupt if Trick Room is up. If Trick Room's not up, then I could just sweep. Yeah. If Trick Room is up, then do a double swap to Kingdra on Eruption, then Gyarados on Earth Power. KO with Waterfall, bait Soul Rock. That would most likely bait Stone Edge. I could just go Donphan on that. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, so why don't we set that up here? Right, Infernape. Gyarados, and Kingdra, and Donphan. see, black glasses for Obstagoon. So do I need an item for Infernape? Let's see, 144 plus 8 is 152, which is above 150, and that'll always guarantee KO Bronzong. And then re-damage him to 152 for Psychic. So let's see, re-damage 152. Alright, good. And just make sure to remember to pre-toxic Obstagoon before the fight starts. And I think that should be it. Yeah. And then I don't think anything else needs an item. Oh yeah, I forgot. Solrock will have used its room service on the switch-in, so I should use Mudsdale instead. KO it with 2 heavy slams. Yeah, that looks good. Let me see. Let's see, well, 3 crits, let's see. 29.3 plus 39.6. Yeah, so 3 max roll crits would, in theory, KO. So should probably give him a citrus berry, just in case. Yeah, very unlikely, but never be too sure. I got pretty lucky on the last citrus tree, so. Alright, this looks good. Alright, let's go in and take on the next fight here. Here, and then make sure I pre-toxic. Okay, good. All right, let's go ahead and do this here. Alright, Hiker Bryce. Alright, so this is a Trick Room team. All the mons in this team have Trick Room and have moves to take advantage of that, including things like Explosion. But to start off, Fake Out into Overheat always takes out this Bronzong, so I'm going to start with that. Alright. So now, being at 152 HP, this should always bait in Soul Rock next. Or no, Lunatone, that's right. Yeah, because so now this Lunatone sees that it always KOs Infernape with Psychic, so it has Explosion, but it can't use it if it sees a killing move. And it also has Trick Room, though. So because it is slower, it is a lot more likely to click Trick Room over going for Psychic. It's like about 80% chance. Either way will be fine. So I'm going to swap into Obstagoon on either Psychic or most likely Trick Room. Yep, so Trick Room's up, so now he outspeeds. And he's holding a Room Service, which lets him just, technically just be more even slower. So now he's faster, but Guts boosted Sucker Punch with a Black Glasses always KOs, and he has to attack here, so. So that goes down. This should now always bait in Camera. Perfect. Yeah, so this Camera has a Fire Gem with Eruption, and because it's faster, it sees that it always KOs me with Eruption. So I'm gonna do a double pivot here. I'm gonna swap first to Kingdra to take the Eruption pretty well, which will also use up its Fire Gem. Yeah, Fire Gem boosted Eruption. Take it pretty well. So now, with its Fire Gem now being used up, it will see that its highest damaging move now is Earth Power. So I'm gonna swap to Gyarados onto Earth Power. Just like that. And I think Trick Room. Yeah, I think there's one more turn of Trick Room. But now again, it sees Eruption as highest damage, but I'll always live it, and Waterfall guarantee one-shots this. Just like that. Alright, so Trick Room just got used up. This just baits in Soul Rock last. And again, it also has Trick Room, so it's very, very likely to go for that on the switch. But I'm just going to go to Mudsdale. Oh, it also had a chance to attack, technically. Oh, and there's a crit. Totally fine. It's very likely to set up Trick Room again here, so I'm just gonna click Heavy Slam. Oh. It's not hitting Trick Room. It's very, very unlikely to. It's totally fine, but it's kind of weird. Since it, oh, there you go. It's... Nice crit, Jefferson. Alright, easy peasy. Let's see, we get... Oh yeah, X Scissor. And this is not a new encounter route. Yeah, because this is still one route. 112, yeah. The next new encounter will be up in Mount Chimney. Which, just a couple more fights until we make it up there. And then on Mount Chimney itself, it's only 3 battles, but all 3 of them are very, very difficult, so. Let's see if we could actually get to planning those out or not. Alright, let's see. Let's take a look at the next fight here. Picnicker Carol. Alright, so let's take a look at the calcs for this. Okay, so we got Fluffy Dubwool with an Assault Vest. Very, very tanky. And it has counter too, so want to be careful for that. So we got Shukaberry, Ampharos with Agility, and then Contrary Spinda. Very fun. Let's see. Let's see, I think, Hamilton would be a good lead here with Flamethrower. Yeah, 2 Wise Glasses will guarantee KO. What would that bait? Let's see, probably... Yeah, that should always bait Ampharos. Probably want to pre-damage to bait Focus Punch. Let's see, for this... Let's see, what should I use for this? Let's see if I could, if I could bring in Donphan on a Focus Blast or on a Thunderbolt, I could take it out with 2 high horsepowers. But it would do quite a bit of damage to me. should I use for this guy? Let's see. The problem is that I think, let me see, if I get 2 max roll crits with HP Ice on Mudsdale, 65.5. Yeah, that's above Citrus Berry range. And HP Ice has a chance to freeze. Yeah, so I'll probably need to damage it with something else first. Let's see. Don't really have a lot of great options for this guy. I don't have a fast ground type, which is not great, but yeah, didn't end up getting the crocodile or the excadrill, but let's see. I think maybe, let's see, would Crustle survive HP Ice plus Thunderbolts? 63.3 plus 28.1. He would, but then it would be baiting random move. So, that wouldn't really get me much anywhere. Good. Go Gyarados on the Focus Blast. Bait Thunderbolts. Go Mudsdale. Yeah, this guy's a little tricky. If I could potentially damage it a little bit, I could take it out with Obstagoon Facade. I would just have to deal 24 damage to it somehow. Without baiting Focus Blasts. And yeah, and then that would chain right into the Spinda. Yeah, I think that's the the play here, so... Yeah, I think the angle is... so after KOing Dubwool with Arcanine, pre-damage to bait Focus Blast from Ampharos, swap Gyarados, then go to Donphan. Hit it with a high horsepower. Do some damage. Swap back to Gyarados. Bait Thunderbolts. Yeah, because I can't really bait just HP Ice. I don't have don't got a grass type anymore. Let's see, if he gets a max roll crit on Thunderbolts and I'm pre-toxic, it would be... It would be only 2 ticks of Toxic, because I'd be KOing the Spinda immediately as it comes in. So 100 minus 75.4 minus 6.25 minus 12.5. Yeah, it would always live. Even with a max roll Thunderbolt. So I don't need to waste a Citrus. I can probably just give an Oran Berry, just to be safe. But swap it in. It can't get paralyzed because it'll already be statused. KO with Facade, chain, and then chain the Spinda. Alright, that looks good to me. So I just need to pre-damage my Arcanine here. So it has to be... Payback would do 36 minimum, so 36 plus 118 for Focus Blast. So 154. Let's see, what a max roll payback put me in Thunderbolt range. It's minus 64. That would be 90. No, that would always be Focus Blast. Alright, so I think we're good here. So let's assemble this team here. So Hamilton. Donphan. And I think that's it. so Arcanine. So let's see. Arcanine at 154. Alright, good. Gyarados, Donphan. Let's see, give Donphan a Asperberry in case of freeze. Oranberry just for some extra health for Obstagoon. And I think that's it. Oh yeah, and I needed wise glasses on Arcanine. Some wise glasses. Let's see. And let me just triple check the scoring for agility. Yeah, agility's only +7, so if he sees a slow kill, he'll always go for that. I think that's it. So let us go ahead and take down this next fight here. I think this might be the last fight. Yeah, this is the last fight before Mount Chimney. So. Once we get past this fight, then the real challenge begins. Ooh. So up here, save. Make sure to pre-toxic my boy. Yeah. Alright, there we go. And let's see. Thornberry, Asper, wise glasses. Alright, so this should be good. Alright, Picnic or Carol. Alright, so we got a double lead. It's got Fluffy with an assault vest, so it's a physical tank, but it's weak to fire type moves, so 2 flamethrowers will take this thing out. So I'll get hit with a payback. And then let me just double check the damage on that. Oh yeah, that was exactly a mineral. That's funny. But still fine. Alright, so with the pre-damage, this should always bait in Ampharos next. And it sees that it guarantee KOs me with Focus Blast. It has agility, but if it sees that it can KO, it won't. The AI won't increase its speed, even though it's slower. So it's guaranteed Focus Blast. So I'm gonna swap to Gyarados to take the Focus Blast. Perfect. Hey, what's up, Jacob? Good to see you again. Spit F drop, perfectly fine. Now it just baits Thunderbolts. So I'm gonna swap to Donphan to take the Thunderbolt. How's your day going today, Jacob? Hope you're doing well. Alright, so now this guy, so he's holding a Shuka Berry, so he'll always live at least 1 ground type move. And he does quite a bit of damage, so both my ground types risk dying to 2 crits if I try to leave it in. So what I'm gonna do instead, I'm guaranteed to take at least one hit, and I'm gonna damage it with high horsepower. So he's gonna HP Ice. Let's do quite a bit of damage. So Shuka Berry's gonna reduce the damage a bit. Oh, unless it crits. But same result either way. So now it outspeeds and KOs. So I'm gonna swap back to Gyarados on either Focus Blast or HP Ice. Alright, and again, it sees that it KOs with Thunderbolts. So now I'm gonna swap, now that it's because of the pre-damage, I'm gonna swap to Obstagoon to take the Thunderbolt. It'll do up to half non-crit. Alright, so I calculated in case of a crit, including the toxic damage, I'll always live, because now I could just KO with Facade. I'll get down a little bit low. This brings in a Spinda with Contrary, which is very scary, but Obstagoon outspeeds and one-shots with Guts Boosted Facade. Just like that. Alright, really nice. Alright, so that's all the fights leading up to Mount Chimney. So I do have access to an encounter now. I believe. So we can do that fight. We could do that encounter. Let me see. Yeah, so Mount Chimney encounters, we got our 20% Lucario, all the Lycanroc forms, Hariyama Conkeldurr, Ampharos, Altaria, Druddigon, Turtonator, and Jangmo-O. I already have a Lycanroc, so that's duped. For all 3 forms. Let's see. Most of the counters here are pretty good. The only real miss is Druddigon. That thing kind of sucks, so I would say I think the counters I'm looking for here are probably I'm fine with either Hariyama or Conkeldurr. Bulky finding types are always nice to have. They could also be Guts. Lucario's always nice to have. Altaria is great because you can get its Mega. Turtonator is fine. It's a good counter for certain Mons. Jangmo is really cool. I got him the last time, and he's a big bulky boy. So, Ampharos, I wouldn't mind an Ampharos. You can get Mega Ampharos as well, but I would much rather get another fighting type here. So as long as it's not Ampharos or Druddigon, I think I'm happy with. So yeah, why don't we prepare for that here? So let me get some good mons here for them. Let me get you. Let's get Noivern. Let's get at least one ground type for Ampharos. And maybe maybe Corviknight. Alright, and let's see, how many balls do I have? Let's see, I have a good amount here. So we should be good. Alright, so let's go in and get our encounter here. Let's see what we get. Let's see. Oh yeah, probably shouldn't lead. Yeah. Yeah. Remember that my Manectric has static, so that would make Ampharos a lot more likely. So I should probably lead Gyarados for the Intimidate drop. And then, do I have anything that could potentially damage? Probably like... I think I could probably use Corviknight for that. Oh, there's the guy. The guy hiking. Oh, that's a rare occurrence. Cool. You don't always see that. Alright, so Mount Chimney. Yeah, so we get our encounter here before we have to do the fights. Alright, so let's go ahead and see. Alright, so again, as long as it's not Druddigon, and ideally not Ampharos, but Ampharos is still fine. Just no Druddigon, please. If it's in like a rocket, the dupe. So let's see. All right. Lycanroc, that's dupe. Roll again. Come on, big money, big money, big money. Lucario. Alright. That's to be expected. And it's Inner Focus, okay. Ability to confirm there. That's good for Intimidate. Let me see. Let me try to paralyze this thing here. Nice. And then we can go. Let's go you. Alright, I think we can start chucking balls at this guy. Yep, there we go. Alright, Lucario. Let's see, male Lucario. This guy's a nice little edgy boy. Let's see, what would be a good J name for you? Not too sure. I need some inspiration here. Let me see. Let's see. I think this guy is a Jordan. Jordan seems nice here. I don't think I've used Jordan yet. Alright, cool. Hopefully he's got some Guy-Vs. Let's go ahead and check. The IVs kind of really do matter for Lucario. But If it's got a good speed stat, a fast fighting steel type is pretty... has its usages. Alright, let's go and take a look here. Let's see, Lucario. Bold, minus attack. Plus defense, 31 HP, it's nice. 24 attack IV, it's decent, but minus attack. Not what you want to see, but 15 speed, 4 special attack. I'd say it's good enough. It's definitely on the bulky side. Inner Focus is nice for any Intimidators. Yeah, I'd say that's not a bad get. And definitely more special attack than attack for this guy, so would want to prioritize special attacking moves. Yeah, it comes with both Vacuum Wave and Bullet Punch and Aura Sphere, so let's go ahead and level this guy up here. Let's see, Sky Uppercut. Let's see, my guy's rocking the special attack, so I think keeping Aura Sphere would be wise. It's also a good perfect accuracy move, so that's also got its usages. I could at least delete Iron Tail for now, because yeah, Iron Tail's not that great of a move. Let's see. E-Speed. Yeah, so this was the predicament I got into the last time. I think my last Lucario, I ended up removing Bullet Punch over Extreme Speed. But there were some fights where having Bullet Seed would have been nice. And they are stab, so stab Bullet's Punch would be this 1.5 times. That's a 60 base power versus an 80 base power. But a super effective Bullet Punch would be also 80 base power. But you'd want to use that for like rock types or fairy types. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me see. I don't think E-Speed's entirely necessary due to Vacuum Wave and Bullet Punch. I think they have more usages. Looks like that's what most people recommend. yeah. Yeah, I don't think E-speed's all that useful. Given I already have these two, so I think I could skip out on it. Alright, cool. Welcome to the team, Jordan. I didn't have any other guys named Jordan, right? No. Yeah. Alright, so let me update the calc here then. What would be really cool is if this guy had HP grass. I still really need a grass type. Oh, looks like it didn't work here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we're at Mount Chimney, and there's 3 battles. The first is a double battle. With 2 Magma Grunts. The second is Tabitha, the third is Archie. Tabitha kind of unanimously agreed upon to be the harder. Even harder than Archie, so... I mean, I guess we could start looking at the double battle, but it is a little complicated because it is a psychic terrain. A psychic terrain team. Which I think Obstagoon would probably be a good counter for those guys. See, yeah, I don't even think I need to boost him. Yeah, because yeah, because as long as I'm at full health, a Selgor doesn't see a KO with Bug Buzz. Let me update the thingy here. What's good though is that it's not a true double battle, so I could eliminate one side first and then take down the other. So probably want to take out the Ndidi side first. So I can... just lead something that would bait in not acid spray from a Selgor or Hyper Voice from Ndidi to avoid the spread damage. So maybe what would be a good fit here? Maybe Togedemaru? I have to bring him down to 27%. That would bait expanding force from Ndidi and either expanding force or shadow ball from Meowstick. That does quite a bit of damage. So who would be a good switch for that? I mean, I probably want to swap in something that could then fake out the Selgor, since it does have a focus sash. Yeah, and then eventually probably want to bring in Archeops to then try to chain the sock in the back. Let's see. Where are all my protect guys? So I have Togi. I got... Let's see, what about Crawdont? Crawdon would be good because I'd be baiting in Hyper Voice. What about Vivillon? Let's see. Vivillon wouldn't work because that would be baiting also Hyper Voice. So it has to be Togi. Which would always be attacking the Togedemaru slot. So Spiky Shield turn 1. Take out the Ndidi. Don't pre-status. I don't need it for these guys. Just equip the black glasses. Just barely doesn't. It's 93.8%. I would probably need to go for that though. Yeah, I wouldn't go for Dazzling Gleam on Togedemaru because it wouldn't be in range of Dazzling Gleam. Let's see, so who could I swap in for Expanding Force? It could be someone like Aggron. I think if I gave him a citrus berry, he would be able to live both Expanding Force and Bug Buzz. ideally, Meowstic would be dead on that turn. That would just leave the Selkor, which wouldn't see a KO. Not too sure. I may have to save this for another time. It's already starting to get a little late. Let me see. Let me see, what do other people you do for this fight? Looks like Small Ant taught he leveled up his Archeops to learn Dual Wing Beat. Interesting. I do not have a rare candy. I've already used it. Does Archeops learn Dual Wing Beat at 55? I don't think so. Let me check that. No. So he definitely used the TM for it. Which, I mean, that is pretty useful. I could do something like lead Archeops, set up Tailwind to then immediately KO the Indeedee. Problem is that my see, well, actually, Black Glass's Skunk Tank actually does. does one-shot the Ndidi. Interesting. But it would definitely not take out the it would definitely not take out the meow stick. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. But let's see if there's something, someone else I could use. Unfortunately, Cressel, you're still too slow in Tailwind. Doesn't quite do enough damage. Yeah, and unfortunately, Black Glass is Obstagoon. Well, actually, since it's since he'll be in Tailwind, if I taught Dual Wing Beat to my Archeops, then it would work. Well, actually, no, because then Obstagoon would be in to take a free hit from Bug Buzz, which would very likely kill it, so not quite. So I'll have to do a different plan. So I could maybe, let me see. Let's see. Cressel does outspeed the Ndidi in Tailwind, but not the Meowstick. But the problem is then Meowstick would go for Expanding Force, which would do too much damage to Archeops. unfortunately, my skunk tank just is literally minimum attack, so. If I were to rock slide, I could, I could take out the Meow Stick, but then the problem would be a Selgar would get another free hit, and it would be, that would proc its Unburden ability, which outspeeds everything, even in Tailwind. So. Crawdon would be great to use, but the problem is that it just dies to a Selgor. And unfortunately, yeah. What I could do is no, that wouldn't work either. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to stew with this one a little bit. Alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. I'll do some more prepping for this off stream. Once I think I got a good game plan going, I'll go ahead and show off the battle. I'll probably plan out the next two fights as well. Might as well, so. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. Appreciate everyone who tuned in to watch. I hope everyone has a great rest of your evening. And I'll see everyone in the next time.